So on this day, we didn't have lights and I really wanted to wash my hair and do a protein treatment. So I decided to use my manual blender. So I'm going to be using my manual blender for this process. I started by getting my avocado. So I'm going to be scooping out my avocado and throwing it into the blender. So avocado is a great source of biotin and other minerals that helps your hair to grow healthily. It also helps to minimize hair breakages. I'll also be adding some fresh aloe vera. Please do not forget to soak your aloe vera once you're done removing the thorny side, else it's going to cause your hair to itch a lot because of all the poison it contains, this yellow part. So you always want to soak your aloe vera so it can remove all this poison. So aloe vera contains a lot of active ingredients and minerals that helps your hair to grow healthily. It also helps to treat dandruff and itchy scalp. It also helps to moisturize your hair. So there are different types of aloe vera. Some have really good viscosity while others do not have. You guys will see why in a bit. So next I'm going to be adding my egg. Like I said, this is a protein treatment, so I'll be adding 1 egg. So like I said, this is a manual blender, so I'm going to show you how to set it up. You want to set it up in such a way that this middle part is showing, then you're going to align these two together, then you start to pump just like this. So you're just going to keep pumping while the blade rotates in the inside. You guys are going to see how it's going to be rotating, and this is how it's going to be rotating while blending your product. It's actually very easy to use. So now that I am done blending, I'm going to be transferring everything into my bowl. As you guys can see, this looks very watery. This is going to be very runny if I'm going to apply it directly to my hair, but I'm going to fix that. So I started by sieving out everything to remove every shaft. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix this in a bit. So once I was done sieving everything out, I decided to add a little bit of my honey. So I'm just going to be adding a spoon of honey. So honey helps to detoxify your hair, keeping it moisturized and growing healthily. Honey also helps to add strength to your hair strand, so this is a good addition. So I'm also going to be adding a little bit of my crude oil. You can use any oil of your choice. You can use coconut oil, just any oil of your choice. So I decided to add a little bit of my deep conditioner into the mix. I'm using my Mega Grow Deep Conditioner. I'm also going to be adding my herbal blend from Nature's Gentle Touch. That is because I did not want to deep condition my hair after doing a protein treatment, so I decided to combine everything to do it at once. So I'm going to be stirring to mix properly. You can use your whisk if you have, or just anything you have to make it seamless. So like I said, guys, this looks very watery. It's going to be very runny if I try to apply this to my hair. So I decided to add a little bit of my emulsifier to thicken it up a bit. So I'm going to be melting everything. So you're going to start by melting your emulsifying wax, then I'm going to be transferring my protein treatment into it. Preferably if you have a whisk, use that. It's going to make it a lot smoother. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have light and I didn't have any manual whisk, so I did everything with my hands. So this is the end result of what I have. It's still okay, it's still manageable, but yeah, this is way better than it was. So now I'm going to show you guys how I try to apply this after washing my hair. So this was my hair after I was done washing my hair using my African black soap that was infused with a lot of herbs. I've already posted the video, so you can feel free to check it out, or I'm going to insert the link in my description box for anybody that wants to watch it. So my protein treatment was very watery because of the aloe vera. As you guys saw, the aloe vera was actually very watery. Like I said, there are different types of aloe vera. Some have really good viscosity than others, so the one I actually have does not have good viscosity, but yeah, that's why it was very watery. So I'm going to be applying generous amount to my hair. As you can see, my hair is really in section, so I'm going to be working in sections. So I'm going to be applying generous amount. I'm going to work it through my hair, then I'll put the section back in twist while working on the other part. You can take advantage of this protein treatment to also detangle your hair if you feel your hair wasn't properly detangled. But I did detangle my hair properly in my previous video where I showed you my full detangling process. If you haven't seen that video, please check my description box or just check my page. You're going to see a detailed video on how I detangle my hair to minimize breakages and also to have really good detangled hair. So this protein treatment was done before my 90 days hair challenge. So this video was made before I started my hair growth challenge. I'm actually in my 8th week, so this video was done before the 90 days challenge. As you can see, I am done applying my protein treatment, but I still have some leftover, so I'm going to be applying them to my hair. Then I'm going to be putting my hair up so I can easily bag my hair. So I'm going to be bagging my hair for like 2 hours so that the protein treatment and my deep conditioner can do its work. So I'm going to be using 2 bags to bag my hair. This is the first bag that I'll be using to bag my hair to generate heat so that it can do its work, so that my cuticles will open properly. Because I have low porosity hair, I need my cuticles to open, so I'm trying to use heat so that it can open up to take in all the moisture, all the goodies from my protein treatment. Like I said, I'm going to allow it sit for about 2 hours before rinsing everything off. And that's it on this video. The next video after this will be my full moisturizing routine on how I moisturized my hair before my 90 days challenge. Bye.